out in front. Players will contest. Zilla beautifully slapped it back towards the boundary. Oh, Backman's best friend shrugging its tackle as Hodge to Crawford, and from forward was having a shot at goal. It went on.
Luke, your first game and a win, you must be wrapped.
Oh, it's unreal. Can't describe what I'm feeling here. It's just always a pump about it, so it's good to get away with it.
Well, he'll go short again, and because nowhere to be seen, and he finishes. Goal number.
Taylor made for Robbins over the top. Rees did brilliantly. Knocked it to Hodge. Searching kick. What a kick. That is a searing kick.
Inboard, hoping for Hodge. Bounces nicely for him. Runs in and through in the end. Hazelby spearing ball to Leckers.
Is it in long inside 50 again, Hawks? Oh, what a mark!
Gee, that was almost a Melbourne collision. Luke Hodge.
Well done, Hodge.
Play on.
Well done.
Play on. And Hodge does and kicks another one. And they are back in it.
The soccer by Petroni was clever. Rawlings to Hodge. Can he break the tackle? He can!
Good support there. Cross knocking it forward. Hodge to dive on it. Trap it in. Now gets it out.
Everett did well to Mitchell. Boy, have they been a combination in that sense this year. They lead the competition. Hodge. Or Rees is it? Long ball. It was Hodge.
Goff into the pocket. Running back with a flight of the ball is Hodge. Courageously.
It'd be pretty hard for the Hawks to score because...
Impressive, the Hawks. It's good stuff. He hands off to Hodge from outside 50. He loads up and kicks a beauty. Oh, this is great stuff. And
that could haunt him a little bit later.
Brown gets it off to Hodge with a bit of pace. He tucks the ball under his arm and has two bounces. This is how to break up the lines. Now Hodge goes inside 50. Williams just turned Carazzo inside out.
The kick inside the forward 50. Dixon surrounded. It spills wide to be picked up by Hodge. Hodge goes from 40 metres. It's true.
Lines, and the Hawks have kicked the goal that counts. Courage personified there by three players, including Hodge, who's got it again. Bursts through. That's magnificent play by Hodge.
Muir, Headland, Polak all have to lift.
Everett got it down for Hodge. Near the boundary line. Oh, Hodge. Hawks still so desperate. And it's over for a throw.
Dixon had to go and did well. It could open up now for the Hawks. Hodge from 55. Open goal square. Bounces through.
So slightly within 13 points. It was an 18-point margin at quarter time. Hodge out of the middle. This is the great break for the Hawks. Williams presents for the Roos in this quarter. Or can the Hawks make something of this? Hodge, the brilliance out of the middle. The driving ball. It's got the legs. It's there.
Neither an effective tap and an effective gather from Hodge. Explodes into open space. Could go all the way. Franklin peels off and he uses him. Franklin from 25 out.
The MCG. And the Hawks kick the last of those. Taylor's got a couple. And look at them out of the middle. This man Hodge is good by foot and he finds Dixon.
To go, but they're not kicking straight down there. Hodge just put his body on the line against a couple of Tigers and he wins out.
14 in total for the Sydney Swans.
And is Snyder okay down there?
He just indicated to the physio that he's got a problem with his calf.
Luke Hodge burns them off, gets to
Staff would be addressing over the pre-season.
Hodge just kicked it to himself in time and then found.
Going to be paid. Wasn't on that occasion.
Simmons to Bowden. Great smother.
Hodge to ram it home after his fantastic
handball to Mitchell. He gets the handball over the top. Hodge some hard running and controlled the footy brilliantly well. Outside of the boot. Great start, Hawks.
The body on the line. Follows up. Dishes out a handball. Hodge in pursuit. Steve Johnson opens up the angle. Finish off with a goal. And he does. Campbell to Hodge. Evades the tacklers. Squares the kick. Finds Lads.
First half. Ball alive again. Hodge. Beautiful work. Through traffic.
So here's danger for Carlton. Normally such a good kick. Look at that low and hard. And Everett on his chest.
Crawford finds Joel Smith. Hodge continues to run. Runs off James Hird. Hammers the ball wide. What a great handball because Bateman, without breaking stride, runs to 50. Closes to 45. Chance. Bateman kicks a goal.
Smith. Quickly moving it on. Hodge the dangerous Luke Hodge. Plenty of time to sum up his options, and look at that.
Cats get this clearance, but getting back is Hodge.
It should have been a 9-pointer in Chris Johnson's old junior club, Melville.
And they're rewarded with the football. Here is Hodge. Kick, yes.
Hodge, no one to go to the blind turn. It's the 70s.
Look at it, nice little tap. There's Hodge. He knows exactly where his man is.
Knowledge from all concerned in football world. Look at them
Did well in their first contest. Birchall tackling the crowd. Now Hodge, the G-train coming after him, but Hodge has got a bit much toe.
And he goes straight down the guts as he has 3 bounces and he loads up on the left. Chips and fire.
With the wind in this quarter. Cox caressing it down. McGlynn's got it. Hodge, wrong side for him. Pretty good kick. Oh, that's a magnificent goal by Luke Hodge. Win it out here under pressure. Helps it to Hodge. Can he do it again? He's done it twice in this quarter. He has.
Everly, I thought, to Roughhead, but too far for Roughhead. Oh, Hodge did very well.
Tonight just jars the ball out through the shepherd.
And kicks to the pocket, and Hodge, the birthday boy. And now plays on and goes.
Well, as a forward, in fact, he could do everything, but they've had to use him in other positions.
Outstanding year. Begley beaten for it by Hodge, bumped him off it, slips it.
Handball here. He knew the pressure was coming, but just had the eyes on the ball.
To his own advantage. Silky skills to Hodge. Oh, Duck's out of trouble. Delightful.
That way at times, but this is brilliant. Brilliant footy. That is a super kick.
Aims it on the boot. 1-out contest. Hodge and Stevens. Hodge has got it. Slips to Stevens' tackle. Couldn't get away from Goodwin, but got the handball over the top to Young. Deep in the pocket. Clinton Young. Clinton Young. So Burton probing kick towards Welsh, but the loose man at the other end is Hodge, and he marks Hudson. Hudson's been superb. Oh, somehow Hodge found.
Runs.
Stevens towards Griffin. Well done, Hodge. Sport the mark. Griffin couldn't get a clear disposal. Hodge desperate. Oh, gee, he's inspiring.
Knights ran into trouble. That could be ball for him. From Super Gold territory, he has nailed a big moment.
Unloads to the goal front. Strong work. Mark taken by Luke Hodge. Wants to play on and gets the job done. Coming in strongly, Crawford. Hodge scooped that up and wins a free kick. Lance Franklin on the charge.
Hodge for the knockout blow. Just needs to go the journey. He's a long launch of the ball. He sends it. This game has been as good as it gets.
He's trying to double team.
Oh, Hodge! One of the marks of the year.
Wide, the Hawks are forcing the Magpies.
Great tap from Campbell to Hodge. Non-dominant side. Right foot is superb. Great goal from Luke Hodge.
dangerous kick from Sewell. It came off though. Hodge on the left. It's an inside-out kick. It's a good effort. It's a goal. What a kick from Hodge. He's got two. Walls as Hodge with a right footer. It's a ripping pass. Extracted it. And now Hodge gets caught. Handball back to Kennedy. Ducked the tackle. Ducked another one. Taylor quick hands to Hodge, who usually uses it well. He decides to go all the way himself and kicks number 3. Hodge goes for Williams. Out, umpire let it go. Here's an opportunity for the Hawks. Hodge has kicked a goal. The Hawks are in front.
Goals for the quarter. Campbell decisively. Hodge, they need something here from Luke Hodge from 60. He drives it deep and long and kicks a wonderful goal.
Hodge breaks away. Where will he find his target?
Murphy got a fist on it. Ladson missed it. Hodge didn't. Peter would-be tackle comes away.
So back to Murphy. Centering kick, eagled and half a chance. Oh, well done. The answer?
Nearly got that. Closest to it besides that.
Here's your guy, Hodge. Geez, clever.
Seen that again on display. Ambitious kick, really trying to find Eddie, and there's Stars will feature in the votes for the Brownlow medal of 2.
Well, he's done an aggressive spoil there.
Footy of the year. Goddard's kick hung in the air too long, and guess who arrived?
It looks like he's tailing.
Hodge
Hodge underneath, waiting. Johnson coming at it. Hodge. It's had a good start, Hodge. See a Mooney and Ottens. Well done, Hodge. Terrific. Wonderful tackle by Rook. His presence is so in prison. Slow kick, and Hodge picked off Mooney that time.
The middle of the ground. Jew pushing up his Hodge. How's that? Worth a kick. Still clearances and 23 touches.
Gives it off to Hodge. Come the moment. Step up the man.
You give it to the right person.
It's
and that's bad defending by Geelong.
Very lax by Geelong, not what you expect from them.
That Bucks. He actually just tells who opponent, which of his defenders to take.
Dallowoods fall forward. Hodge surely a free, nothing doing.
The winner of the Norm Smith medal from Hawthorn, Luke Hodge.
Number 15 and the Norm Smith medalist, Luke Hodge. Number 18.
Up in front, Guerra fell to ground as if struck by lightning. Over the top comes Hodge, but the bait. Schoenmakers into Mines. Bateman, wonderful dash from Hodge, gets it back from Rioli. It was Stokes actually, the long kick.
Very proud if they can keep it going to the line. Hodge can use his right boot, and there's some evidence. Look at that, they're not done with yet.
Forced to kick high, now Barry with a chance. Kirk with his eyes on it, and even better. You know who it is, don't you?
Inside the forward 50. Oh, terrific Hodge.
Oh, he's a beauty, isn't he?
Dive 50, hands off. Hodge on the left. Hawthorn in front.
Played by the Hawthorn defence. Murphy to Sewell, now to Hodge, around O'Brien comfortably. Wobbles it deep towards the goal square. It's bouncing, it'll bounce through for a goal. What a sensational kick from Hodge.
Hard worker. McGlynn again. Hodge not quite expecting it. Mitchell, oh, beautifully done to Hodge, to Franklin, an exquisite move from the Hawks. Could they finish? Hodge back to Franklin. Could he do it? It hangs. It goes through.
Half back on Dowler.
Free kick to Hodge, who took on the man on the mark, gained 20 metres and bangs it long front.
He's okay. At the centre bounce, that last centre bounce, without Bailey there. Have a look at that. Luke Hodge said, I've got to do it. Not
Heard it to Hodge for holding, so he's away. Steps around. Thompson, beautiful kick to Roughhead.
Close to the boundary line, Birchall, hand passes back inside, Hodge lines up on goal. Oh, what a beautiful goal.
Good. Goes back in. Good fake from Hodge. Left foot, perfect.
Lewis swings it inside the forward 50 yet again. Oh, terrific mark, Hodge.
A couple of goals here or there, but he hasn't been getting a lot of the ball today. He has.
And so's this man, Hodge. The Sharon's got his DNA all over it, and he bounces it home.
What about the bounce?
Hudson works in front. Bounced on the head of skipper, taken by Hodge. Read the bounce pretty well. By Cross. High ball towards full forward. Courage from Hodge. And he found the football on the ground. Brilliant stuff.
Ellis, back. Hodge, got down low, goes back. Oh, yeah. The spiritual one puts him back in front.
Able to score.
Murphy, Hodge from behind. He needed to take it.
Southern wing.
The old-fashioned specky, Chris.
Yeah. Wins in the middle of the year. Now, seemingly in the box seat, it's Hodge. Puts ice.
Thinking there wasn't anybody there. Bango. One of the better ones.
Another handball from Burgoyne. Hodge is going to have a go himself from 50. And they're lining up the Hawks.
You can see so much space in front of him because he created that himself.
Broughton. Lewis extracts. Hodge running to goal. Hawthorn are in front.
Well, goals for Jeddah. And this pair have come early. Back in the middle. Well, slick work by Hale eventually. Had it on his right shoulder like a parrot. He sends it down towards Hodge. Hodge, a telling kick inside the forward 50.
Definitive at the moment because Buddy hasn't kicked from outside 50 twice.
Hodge tried to shrug that tackle.
Just it again, anxious to make a man. Sewell over the top, ducking. Hodge did brilliantly. The other side boundary. Kick goes in that direction. Oh, terrific defence. Hodge wins the ball, knocks it to his own advantage.
The mark, Bruce off to Hodge. He's deep in the pocket. What can he conjure up from here? He can conjure something absolutely superb. What a goal from Luke Hodge.
Looking good to start. Kick inside the forward 50. Hodge.
Just enough hesitation to turn over the ball.
Hodge inside the 50, measures the kick. Oh, that's beautiful. To rise to great heights, just like Hodge.
Big job for Blake in the absence of McAvoy. A late withdrawal. It's his 5, and one of the Bombers midfielders needs to stand up.
What an immaculate.
Great to see him having a good night, a bleat in a side that's getting beaten by a better side. Bruce to Smith, handballs to himself, runs away, dishes it off. Can Hodge kick another? Welcome back, Luke Hodge.
Picked up now by Wellingham. Across it comes to Hodge, finds a way through, and kicks a goal. Oh, how about that?
And the delivery. Darling and Hill both there. And the mark in the middle of it, Hodge. Last chance at a late goal for the West Coast. Embley a wobbler. Hill had to go. Causes the contact. Diving through Hodge, though, he stopped that.
Week away, Collingwood playing the Carlton role where they dominated a lot of the match. Gee, Hodge has got a bit on this. It's a goal.
So Hodge and Rioli and Mitchell all starting to get a piece of it. Right on cue, Hodge. A spiral ball, a beautiful ball. That is ridiculous. A long way out. Well, now it's Hodge one-on-one. Well, he was able to hit up the man with a very little intrepid pass into Hodge, and likewise. Timken, an initial fumble. His next effort was terrific, and Hodge cranks it up a gear. Burgoyne out to Mitchell. Adventurous handball. Bypass to Capel. Onto the chest of Hodge, who puts it onto the chest of Gunston.
And also Stu Bailey, the other runner. So they got a lot of feeling. They think they're on to something.
Well, this may hurt them late. Hodge just steals it from Griffin. The long, long bomb from the skipper. The smother and the intercept, and then the finish.
Just have a look at that. I mean, that is rare in itself, to take the smother and then make it stick and kick a tour from inside the square.
He's got it all. It's an unusual package.
Did it all in Hodge. He actually set it up at half-back with the interception. Have a look at him here. I mean, he receives the handball, and the Eston tacklers have got him cold. They've got him, but he's still got an accurate disposal, accurate handball on the way down.
Look at his eyes, Luke.
4 points. Collingwood have got a surge again in the last quarter. Courageous.
It's not to. Sends a very high one up towards the wing. Oh, well played. Hodge hacks it forward down towards Rice.
Right.
Yes. You listen to him kick the football. Here's Hodge. Puopolo. Hodge under pressure across the ground.
Taking Guerra on. Sloppy old kick. Hodge, last man standing. He's been there before. Belching.
It down towards the attacking 50. Sanders works in front. Defiant fist from the back.
Number 15, Luke Hodge.
You're champion.
Thank you. There you go.
Though, Cyril Rioli. Hodge. He just saw what was going to...
Now McAvoy, the concern. Hale doing the ruck, and here comes the skipper finding his way through. What about that? Brilliant little give. Well done to Billy Hartar.
Looking for Robinson. Good effort with Hodge at the back. Hodge and Robinson. Hey, what a clever handball.
Sewell, who was in such outstanding form last week against the Pies, and he finds his skipper. He does play on quickly, and Ruffy's a target.
The Tasmanian with his hands on the football momentarily. Kolodjasny, it ends up with Hodge. Sends it long down towards full forward. Hasn't been touched. Hasn't been touched. The skipper
Pumps it long and wide. Mark Ebert. He doesn't waste any time. Brilliant smother, Hodge. Oh, look at Jonas go in.
The heroes of the grand final last season booted 4. Hodge has to wait. Taking the body down there.
Just had the confidence. He knew he could take his man. Oh, danger! Cut off. Hodge will kick a second. He does. The captain kicks the 10th. He can feel that cup in his hands, I reckon.
Possessions now. Tossed in. Clean possession to Parker. Hand passes towards the 50. That says it all. Hodge.
Winner of the 2014 Norm Smith medal is Luke Hodge.
number 15, and Norm Smith medalist, Luke Hodge.
You're my hero.
Excuse me, here's your hat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good hands. Jerry Ablett senior stuff. Little roll around the boot. Nice.
Rucks go at it. Simpson taps it down. Mitchell slides in. Hodge did well off balance. Left half forward.
Stay back, guys.
Getting there next. They're all involved here, Puopolo and Hodge. Hodge with the double disposal here. He gives it to Mitchell. And then here's the one. Look at him working at the top of screen there. Pushing extremely hard. Gets to the contest. And there's Puopolo followed up as well from the middle of the ground.
How good is that? Sets it up. Jenkins never got a just experience from Luke Hodge. He realises how strong that fife is in the air.
Already today, so he starts at dead centre and
They really needed to win this, otherwise it was going to be 2 games in arrears of Sydney. Now
spoil, and then the regather. Puopolo, Hodge from the boundary. He's going to have a shot. Luke Hodge, have a look at that goal. You can't do that unless your name's Luke Hodge.
He's done a terrific job up to this point, but tonight hasn't been the
goals. Now he's hugging the pocket here, wanting Hodge to win a one-on-one against Schofield. Puopolo got a high tackle, back to Hodge. That's a goal, I think. It is. Hodge has done it from nowhere.
Hodge, what a champion he is, off one step from the boundary, the banana, and what a reaction that is in front of the Hawthorn.
Number 15, Luke Hodge.
Congratulations on the 3-peat.
Thanks, buddy. Good work.
Full forward, and Hodge too strong.
Well, McCarthy fight the handball, wanted Gregson, found him, but Gregson let go of the football.
Subbed by Pittard. That is brilliant. And then the smothery. Well done.
Or forward, and then real composure by the skipper, Luke Hodge. That is a beautiful
second half. Hand passes to Hodge. Hodge goes long towards full forward. He still knows where they are.
His father's up here having a look. Hodge sidestep, 2 sidesteps. Ablett came at him, but still a
Hartung, quick release. Hodge, nice.
Where Burgoyne concedes some ground. Hodge for the hero, the miracle goal. No, yes he has, he's got it.
Able to release the footy quickly now. Hodge decides to keep it alive, and that kick is just Hodge-like. Got rid of it under pressure. Hartung did well. Hodge spinning.
Goes with a long raking kick. Dalhouse and Hodge, and Hodge picks it off. He picks it off yet again.
For a struggle, playing at half, and his job.
Hawthorn.
Chances